Hello, and welcome to another episode of Raw Arse Readings with me, Marisa from Marisa Moments, where I give you channeled messages mainly from your ancestors, but they're also from angel, saint, spirit, universe, God, Gaia, however you want to refer to it. It's your truth. Live in it. And we're going to be shooting from the hip here. So if you are sensitive and if you're not ready to take accountability for yourself, then this might not be the reading for you. But if you are and you're ready for change and you're ready for healing, then keep listening because ancestors got something to say. And here it goes. Okay, so ancestors are saying, just figure it out. Right? That's the premise of this message. Just figure it out. Now, to get a little bit more specific, because what I receive is that you've been through situations and circumstances before. Like, that's no big deal. That's nothing new, nothing to write home about, right? But the thing of it is you've always figured it out. But the caveat to that statement is that you've taken your slow, sweet time figuring it out. Because you had to have your pity party first. You had to feel sorry for yourself, which is saying the same thing. You had to tell everybody else. You had to sit down and just wallow in your misery and all of these different types of things, right? Before you actually got up and took action. And then what happened once you got up and took action? Resolution. Now, what I received to tell you is that you need to stop putting off figuring it out and just figure it out. Those steps in the process, they're honestly not doing you any good is what I received. They're not doing any good. They're just wasting time. They're making you or they're causing you to wallow in your misery and create a self-inflicted hell loop, essentially, right? And then you start to kind of go into this place and space, a spiral of oblivion that tells yourself, I'm never going to get it done. I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to do that. And then that just adds on to the previous programming of just trauma, toxicity, and just negativity, right? But what ancestors are saying is just figure it out. Because you already have all the tools you need. You have the know-how, you have the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience, the everything. However, what you have to do is, whether it be what I hear is put paper to pen or pen to paper. Lord have mercy. Whether it be put pen to paper, whether it be just taking action, whether it be what I hear is get your hands dirty, right? Because what I receive is almost like you have a gift of being able to replicate and duplicate a lot of things that you see. But then when you're left to your own devices, when you're no longer able to, what I receive is almost like pay somebody to do the work for you, then you feel like, well, how am I going to get it done? But the thing of it is that you've been gifted with the gift of being able to do what you see. And what I also hear is the quote, necessity is the mother of all invention. You have to just get it done. Just get started, right? Stop wallowing. Yeah, you may need time to process things, but what I receive from this and the bottom line to this bottom line for you is that you need to stop. What I see is somebody almost like stretching something out. Like imagine someone stretching cheese, right? Making it go and then kind of doing it in slow motion so you can really appreciate and see that stretch of the cheese. Now, I hope I'm doing a great job illustrating this because I really want you to picture it, because that's what ancestors, angels, saints, God, Gaia, universe, whoever it is, that's your truth, walk in it, is showing me right now that you have a tendency to do between the point of I can't do it and I get it done. So instead of stretching that proverbial cheese out, whatever that exercise is, whatever that thing, that proverbial thing that you need to get done is, instead of stretching it out, just get it done. You don't need to admire your sorrow. Okay, spirit. And that's that. Woo! Okay, so I've said a mouthful and you've gotten an earful. Hopefully you've gotten your message. Now remember, we only take what resonates and leave everything else to the wayside. Everything's going to apply differently to everyone. So don't think this is a one size fits all type situation and circumstance. If it doesn't fit today, maybe it'll fit tomorrow. So just keep listening and keep applying all of the readings and all of the downloads as they suit you. And that's it. So until next time, peace and happy healing. And of course, I have to mention, don't forget to check me out on all of social media. I'm basically everywhere you probably shouldn't be. But when you look me up, just remember it is Marisa, and that's Marisa Moments, Marisa with one S, because there is only one me. So now, until next time, happy healing.